It's not that we don't want to change, but changing things now could make matters worse, not better.
I know we need to look at the big picture, but right now we have all we can do to keep up with the emergencies.
I know what we have to do to be competitive. If only I could get all of my people pulling in the right direction.
How do you break down the barriers that keep your company from achieving all it can? How do you ensure that people don't just fix problems, but prevent them? How do you focus the energies of an entire company on the paramount goal of customer satisfaction? No one can do it for you, but helping you find answers and install them is what Alexander Proudfoot does best. Alexander Proudfoot Productivity Management Company has nearly half a century of experience in making change happen in thousands of companies around the world, offering programs and techniques that have never been duplicated. This unique approach begins with an in-depth study, drawing on our extensive international database to diagnose where your company stands in terms of its ability to respond to customers, adapt to change, and communicate effectively. Experienced Proudfoot executives then work with you to apply a combination of custom-tailored strategies that take advantage of your organization's strengths and address its weaknesses. Together, you and Proudfoot work to improve your company's performance in the critical areas of productivity management, quality management, and information technology. By expanding your capacity in these areas, waste and lost opportunities are dramatically reduced, enabling the strategic planning and human resources functions to perform their roles more effectively. Underlying this entire change process is the foundation of all improvement: education, a key strength of Proudfoot. This partnership begins with an executive overview in which your organization's mission, strategy, and goals are clearly defined and are related to the overriding purpose of customer satisfaction. Working with a senior Proudfoot consultant, this mission is carried forward in a carefully crafted executive program which provides an overview of the educational and implementation process. Beyond that, this program also defines top management's role in the coming cultural change, an essential change that will establish a true prevention mentality in your organization, rather than the philosophy of non-intervention which dominates so many companies. The outcome of this is seen in clear, consistent policies and procedures to guide the process. In addition, this program establishes the structure that is needed to carry out the mission.
We're going to get them to do what we want them to do the new way.
This structure begins with an executive steering committee to provide critical high-level oversight. Reporting to this senior group is a working committee which monitors the educational programs and manages the activities of specialized action teams. These teams are formed to meet your business's particular needs. Their responsibilities reflect your organization's priorities. It is their role to seek out and identify the barriers to customer satisfaction and then eliminate them. This entire implementation process is carried out in close consultation with Proudfoot specialists and is supported by Proudfoot's unique series of educational programs. Proudfoot's communications and behavioral-focused program ensures that everyone in the organization has a clear picture of the company's mission and goals and will embrace the changes needed to carry them out. Proudfoot's systems-focused program lays the groundwork for company-wide management and reporting systems that reflect the priority which must be given to preventing defects and delays at all levels. Finally, Proudfoot's complete prevention-focused program encompasses the broad vision and cultural change that must occur in order to establish a prevention mentality company-wide. These educational programs are delivered by Proudfoot's own instructors, or, if the situation warrants, by trained and certified client personnel. Regardless of the instructional method, the key outcome is the same: to put the principles to work to ensure that top executive priorities are understood and carried out. This is accomplished through a series of middle management courses which define the steps that are needed to execute policies and procedures.
Our customers' requirements, because they do change. We also want to look at the process from a point of view of what are its requirements, and they are changing.
These steps are then carried out using the tools introduced in supervisory level courses and employee participation programs. In all courses, specific workplace applications directly support the efforts of the various action teams. These ensure that theory becomes reality and that every employee at every level sees his or her overriding mission as the prevention of defects, missed schedules, and lost customers. It is this achievement, 0 defects, 0 schedule misses, and 0 customer defections, that is the ultimate outcome of the prevention mentality. It is this achievement that leads to true customer satisfaction.
So that, in a brief summary form, is the approach that we're going to take to getting change within your organization. We know it works. We've had very good success with it.
Teaching this principle and making it work is what Proudfoot does with your company. First, by ensuring that work processes and requirements are clearly defined, not only in terms of the primary product or service, but also in terms of the many supporting processes which must occur. Through consistent, reliable systems for forecasting, planning, scheduling, measuring, and controlling business functions, data is transformed into accurate, usable information. By matching resources to requirements, making necessary changes in work processes, and continuously measuring and evaluating these steps, client companies realize measurable results using a variety of indices, such as the price of non-conformance, or what it costs your company to do things wrong, along with key financial and operational indices. In addition, Proudfoot's innovative customer service indices will give you a true picture of how well your customers think you are doing. These indices measure performance from the viewpoint of your ultimate customer, and also from the viewpoint of the many internal customers who are served throughout the process. Applying this process, Proudfoot clients not only improve customer satisfaction, they typically reduce the cost of providing goods or services by 15 to 30% in a short period of time. But improvement does not stop there. All processes can be improved. Learning never stops. This principle forms the basis for sustained process improvement, an ongoing process which reflects your continuing dedication to change and your unwavering commitment to customer satisfaction. It is these characteristics that will distinguish the successful businesses of the next century. And it is this commitment, coupled with a firm dedication to the prevention mentality, that is the driving force behind everything Proudfoot does as your partner in change.